Hey guys, Alita here. How are you? I am coming on real quick to share with you my art in review. Every 2 weeks, I will come on and I will actually talk about my artwork. And so, without further ado, let me start this slideshow. All right, so I started my art challenge for 2022. Every even year, I decided to paint every day for 60 minutes because in 2020, I discovered while I was going through the darkness night of my soul that using intuitive art and painting as a skill set, as a tool to help me heal, was vital to my survival. And when I started painting, I started discovering the phenomena of the physical effects of painting. One, it puts you in a space of nowhere, no time, no one. It's almost similar to what you do when you do yoga, or when you go for a run and you get into the zone, or when you do meditation and you tap into what some call the source or the void or the energy field, the infinite field. That's what my creativity does for me. So that's one thing. A second thing that it does for me is that it slows my brain waves down. When your eyes, your ears, your heart, your brain, everything is running and all your senses are running, and you have a thought or an emotion that's traumatic and is tapping into your heart and is causing you to go back from heart to head, back to heart to head, and all these thoughts go into a record and you find yourself in a loop. What this art did for me was it allowed me to slow down my thought patterns. And as your brain waves slowed, it put me into a theta state. And in theta state, you can create the best of your worlds. You see, the third thing that art did to me was it reminded me of the phenomena of the human body. The subconscious mind is incredible and it is self-healing. When you have a clear intentional vision in your mind with an emotion of the image or the what you're trying to create already achieve that emotion, how will it feel when this is achieved? When that emotion is there, it sets you into this compass turning. It turns your compass towards this field of creation, and it sends out this antenna signal to the universe, and the law of creation creates it for you. And without you knowing when, where, or how, your vision is already on its way to you. So that's the third thing that it did for me. A fourth thing it did for me was it just reminded me just how phenomena the body does, continues to be. There are two nerves in your body that's connected to your brain. They're called the vagus nerves. When you are stressed, your vagus nerve just run rapid between your gut. It's connected to your heart and then down to your gut. So when your stress is chronic and you're constantly in that state, and the human brain is one of those brains that can put you in that state of fear, fright, or fight, where your parasympathetic nervous system is just shot. Your adrenaline is on overdrive, and your sympathetic nervous system is the number one thing that's driving your nervous system. And with that, things starts to shut down. Your gut becomes unhealthy. You start getting headaches, your blood pressure go up, your weight gain, your body stops synthesizing protein. So in art, I discovered that when I tap into that space of the void, of the vortex, of the infinite field where my brain waves are slow, my vagus nerves are is put on break. When it's on a brake, it's like you put your foot pedal on the brake. It stops the stress from flowing through your body for the rest of the day. So what I discovered was I started painting during certain days, part of the day, before I write a paper or before I take a test or whichever was strategic for me before I went to the event that I needed to go to that was causing stress. My vagus nerve break stress calmer. I turned into this calmer, grounded, more peaceful person. And so, without further ado, let's talk about what's going on this year. I am in my third year for my PhD, and this is vital for me to get to this stage because eventually I have to go through a dissertation process, which eventually, when they think I'm ready, they will make me a PhD candidate, and eventually I have to defend my dissertation and graduate. But also, I am a mom, and so as a mom, I'm trying to get my son to graduate as well. With that, I have my physical ailments, and so my mind and my body is already occupied with many different tasks and priorities. And so, of course, stress is going to be there. And so this year, my intention is to paint every day so that the stress doesn't control me. I control the stress and I tell it when to show up. And when it shows up, it's going to be my friend. And so, in this painting, this is the final outlook of the first painting. And the message that came with this one is ease. When you connect and you are in spirit, there is a flow and ease. When you are in spirit, you don't feel resistance to something. You don't say, but, I'd rather do it this way. You are in flow and you can hear your ancestors or the angels or even God speak to you. And so this one is titled In Spirit. I made it darker to focus on the root chakra of red in this one. So I use my camera to enhance the color that's most dominant, which is the root chakra. This is the process that went ahead for 4 days, actually 5 days, because there are four pictures here and the final picture is after that. And the process of this one is to encourage you to understand that when you start something and you're trying to change a paradigm, you're trying to change your mindset, it takes practice and it also takes trust. Trust the process that once you know that the end is in mind, you keep the end in mind, you know what the vision is, you want to have a complete painting. As I connected to my painting, I started seeing things. If you look into the first picture, it doesn't look pretty, does it? And so I understand. And this stage is the ugly duckling phase. I take a deep breath and I say, but I trust God. I trust the universe. The universe has my back. So I went to the second painting. And then as I'm painting, the hair starts to look better and the face is starting to look better. And all of a sudden, I see an image right below her lips. I keep going. I didn't do the picture that's in below her lips. Instead, I did her dress. And so, okay, the dress is coming in. The fourth day, I continued with the dress, but then I started going towards the image below the lips. And I still didn't finish it. I continue to trust the process. Finally, this is what showed up. This beautiful bird, the Dr. Bird, that reminded me of my home country in Jamaica, where our national bird is the Dr. Bird. And this title, In Spirit, when you go inward and connect to your soul, the unknown becomes your friend. Gone will be the fear and the worry, and replaced will be the space of ease and peace. The secret, be present in the now. And this is the final picture. So I hope you guys know that I love what I do. And as I continue, my service will be available to you. I will be able to teach you online how to tap into your intuition, your soul, and make that mind, body, soul connection with ease. My paintings are available for sale, and I do custom order painting with your vision. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I really hope that you guys continue to have faith in the process and know that in the end, you guys, we are going to make it. We just have to connect and do it together. So be well, stay positive, and see you next time. Bye bye.